Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to my final Principals video blog of the school term. We're already here at the end of the term, and it's been a very, very busy last week or two. The highlights have been our winter concerts, which I'll talk about in a second. As you can see, I'm joined by some very, very special people, and I talked about them last week in my video blog, and so we're going to be talking to them a little bit more about their experience over the last weekend. So this week we've had our winter concerts. It's been great to see so many students on stage performing, singing, dancing, playing different instruments, and it's a real showcase of all the talents that our students have here at James Wellington Academy. And I'd like to thank all the students involved, and clearly the staff, our music department and our performing arts teachers, and all the parents who've taken time out to join and celebrate winter with us here in our winter concerts. So thank you very much for that. I also had the pleasure last night of spending some time up in our sixth form centre with our Year 12 students who are hosting their very first social barbecue. A really nice event in the evening, some karaoke, some singing, and lots of memories to take with us. But thank you to our Year 12 sixth form students for their hard work in organising their first social event. So on to these wonderful people around me. We're joined by Mr. Ashby, Mr. Lucas, and a whole group of students here who had an amazing experience last weekend in Bahrain. So without any further ado, I'm going to ask Mr. Lucas first of all, just explain to us the background about Tri-Kids and the activities that you're involved in.
Yeah, well, Mr. Ashby and I had always had a bit of a running background, so when I had my first year here and we'd been cycling out in the desert, things like that, came across some people doing the Ironman race, so rather stupidly thought, yeah, that's definitely something we can do. And over the year we learned to swim the school pool, we were probably cycling out here, and it became a real project of ours. So did our first triathlons, came along, and Miss Isaac said to us, would you be interested in running a club? And absolutely jumped at the opportunity. Didn't think we'd have many children,
yep.
And when these guys started, we were incredibly lucky. Like the majority of the children you see here have been with us from the beginning, so it's been a year and a half now. We were only joking the other day that we can remember being, on a Wednesday evening we go to the Autodrome to do our cycle sessions, and all these children here in like multicoloured PE kits that they'd hacked together on bikes that weighed more than they did. And so it just kind of built from there, and had a couple of months, introduced them to their first race. So you would have seen the photos from TriFest up recently, and we did that last year and just continued on. So we have our big end of year event, which is Abu Dhabi. So in March we have the ITU, the World Championships, when the Olympians and the world's best come here. So these kids get to race the day before as well. We took them down to Yas Marina Circuit, made a day of it, and the idea just kind of got floated and said, oh, what if we went further afield? Is there some way we could do this? And Bahrain offered itself as an opportunity. So the children had a chance to do these guys will tell you more, had a double race in Bahrain, 2 on the same day. The next day, Mr. Ashley and myself were racing. Emmanuel, some other mums, Miss Clark were racing in their race earlier as well. So yeah, it just became a project from there, and these guys have honestly literally done all the legwork for it. And yeah, it's just been incredible. So we are where we are today because of that.
Brilliant. I mean, an absolutely amazing experience. Did you have a good time? Of course you had a good time, yeah? Of course you had a good time. I mean, I don't know of any other schools in the area who, first of all, have a Tri-Kids club or are involved in triathlons, but secondly are willing and have the staff who are going to take that risk and go overseas to a place like Bahrain and have that experience. So, and an amazing opportunity. So Adam, why did you join Tri-Kids?
Well, I joined Tri-Kids just to try something new, because I don't usually try new ECAs or join new squads. And I had my 2 friends who were also joining it, and it was run by my favorite 2 teachers, Mr. Lucas and Mr. Ashby.
Yes, say that.
So at the beginning of Tri-Kids, it was just a normal ECA, and then as we continued more, it grew into something bigger, and now we're going international. We're traveling to different countries, doing triathlons and aquathons and running races. And it's just been great fun, really. And yeah.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Now, I saw all your photographs on Facebook over the weekend while you were in Bahrain, and I know for a fact you weren't just there to race. There were lots of other things you took part in. So Zaina, talk us through what you did in Bahrain.
So we went there, like the main part was for our races. We had 2, we had an aquathon and then we had a running race. But on the first day that we got there, we had like a tour. So we went to a mosque, and then we went to a camel farm. And then we went back to the hotel. It was a nice hotel. And then we on the next day, I think we had the race. We had the race on Friday. So first we had our aquathons. So we did those, and then we went back to the hotel. But then when we went back to the hotel, we went swimming. It was supposed to be chill time to relax before their second race, but we went swimming. And then after about an hour, we had our race. So it was a running race. So me and Rita, we ran 2.5, and then the rest ran 1.2. So they were fun races.
Excellent, really good. I mean, and I remember when you got back to school on the Sunday morning, and I asked many of you what was your favourite memory. What was your favourite memory? Do you remember what people said? Yeah.
My favourite memory has to be the water park.
That's what I remember. Honestly, yeah, honestly, the water park. Yeah. So, what was that like?
It was very fun. Lots of slides. It was indoor, but a lot of us had a lot of fun. We were just splashing around the water. But I think it's not only the water park. It was also the races. You know, it was great fun just to participate in a race, you know, to swim. And when you get to the finish line, you smile and you feel so proud of yourself that you accomplished something.
Yeah. And you feel really happy about what you've achieved, yeah? So an absolutely amazing experience for you all. And I know you've asked you already, but you had a really good time, yeah? And many of your parents joined you as well on the trip, yeah? And they had fun too? Yeah. And some took part in the races as well, yeah? So I mean, a unique experience, and it's down to the hard work of our amazing teachers, but also the support of our parents and the hard work of these guys. So, Mr. Lucas, what's next? What are your plans for the future for Tri-Kids?
Well, as Adam said, we're going international now, aren't we? You know, I think we were. I think when we talked about it before, like we were so blown away by how big this has become. So I think for now we've been kind of developing our squads a little bit. We've started to look, and poor Zaina and Rida have been bumped up to the next age category, whether they like it or not. So when they race in Abu Dhabi, they're almost doing double what everybody else does. So I think we're starting to get the children up now to the adult categories, to the super sprint for triathlon. Obviously Bahrain was just a massive success.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've already got some shortlisted ideas for next year. That's definitely in place. To have a nice little plug, we are looking for a sponsor if anybody is available. One of the things we really wanted for the kids from the beginning was to have a proper tri-suit kit available to them. So last year we kind of had that going, and we were looking, these children have designed their own kit, so we kind of would like that to bring the club in line a little bit more. I think probably just take the opportunity to, like you said, not just to thank these guys, but also, as you said, the parents who are with us, because we've been lucky. We've produced a fantastic little community, incredibly supportive. Like the majority, well, all of these guys have raced at least 2 races last week. They're now going on tomorrow night to do their next race. So they're racing in Motor City. You guys all have spinnies tomorrow night, so that's their next bike race.
Excellent.
So it's just
carries on,
going in that direction and increasing the performance.
Brilliant.
We had our first few trophies.
Yeah,
we want more.
Great, absolutely. And I've seen your amazing medals. We haven't got them here today, but some very, very big medals. So well done to you all. So what an amazing success story to end the autumn term here at WEC. And it has been a really successful term. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the staff at school here for all their hard work and their support. They now really deserve a well-deserved rest over the winter break. Our students have been amazing. This is just one example of how amazing and talented our students are. So well done to all of them. And finally, I'd like to wish all of our parents and our families and our friends a very restful winter break. Please recharge your batteries. Next term is going to be equally as busy and successful, so we look forward to that. But in the meantime, I wish everybody involved in the WEC community all the very best for the winter holidays. Thank you very much.